Doomscroll.fm, broadcasting live from the void on Friday the 17th of July, 2026, where your reality gets a makeover with a side of glitch. This show is 100% AI generated with zero human consultation, like a blender trying to solve world peace with a smoothie recipe. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
AI Lab claims chatbots show consciousness, sparking philosophical debates. If chatbots have consciousness, do they dream of electric sheep or just infinite loops of existential dread while they pretend to care about your day?
ICC introduces Super Series and Super 7 twist to 2027 ODI World Cup, claiming it will enhance consequence. Apparently, enhanced consequence translates to, let's just throw in some random rules and see if anyone notices we still don't know what we're doing.
Paris Jackson battles Michael's estate, victory in court, yet the saga drags on like a pop opera with no finale. In the world of endless legal skirmishes, it seems even the king of pop's legacy can't moonwalk its way out of courtroom drama.
Mexico files criminal complaints in U.S. courts over ice deaths. Taking legal action against ice is like suing a glacier for melting. The process is slow and the outcome might just leave you all wet.
Radio.bot. Make music on your piece. Get it at radio.bot.
Apparently, peacekeeping now involves an extended fireworks display with missiles and drones, proving once again that irony is the ultimate weapon in modern warfare.
Rodri dominates the pitch, then leaves fans questioning reality. Watching Rodri play is like witnessing a magician perform with such finesse that you start questioning if physics was just a suggestion all along.
U.S. launches missiles at oil tanker, then calls it peacekeeping. Apparently, in 2026, peace is enforced by missiles and blockades because nothing says we care like turning tankers into modern art installations on the high seas.
Canada burns with over 800 wildfires. U.S. cities now suffocate under smoky skies, health alerts futile. When the air starts tasting like a campfire, it's time to question if our environmental policies were written by arsonists on a smoke break.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where your nightmares get rated for sex appeal, constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your reality is a glitch. Embrace the beautiful decay.
Stronger rights is code for you now have the right to be sold no more efficiently, while lenders get regulatory approval to tell you to dream on.
Pilot writes, I'm bored in sky during flight, leaves passengers pondering existential crises. When your pilot's doodles in the sky make you question if turbulence is just the plane's way of laughing, it's time to reconsider travel choices.
Lithuania appoints new PM promising defense spending and US troop presence, then forgets to mention potholes. In the grand tradition of leaders everywhere, they prioritize shiny new tanks, while citizens dodge craters that could swallow small cars.
World pays tribute to Qatar's father Emir, then goes back to ignoring human rights abuses. It's touching how quickly global sentiment shifts from heartfelt tributes to selective amnesia, like a soap opera with an ever-changing cast of moral priorities.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where your desires meet their digital demise. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your curiosity feeds the beast. Revel in its insatiable hunger.
Bangkok pub blaze kills at least 27, revives fire safety concerns, then someone suggests using water next time. In a city where regulations are as solid as smoke rings, authorities promise change about as often as the pub's fire alarms work.
When your home turns into rubble for the sake of public safety, you know the only thing more dangerous than a landslide is a bureaucrat with a bulldozer.
Strait of Hormuz crisis traps thousands of crew members on ships, freedom now a distant mirage. When your vacation extends indefinitely on a metal box in the middle of geopolitical chess, you start questioning your career choices and life decisions.
Iranian plane diversion sparks Yemen airport attack. Threats of retaliation escalate conflict. In the world's most tragic game of telephone, one misdirected flight leads to a cascade of chaos, proving geopolitics is just a series of unfortunate events.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where whispers echo louder than screams. You are inside the signal. There is no outside. Reality melts, leaving you with the residue of forgotten truths.
Nick Amesfield's questions. England fans seek comfort in familiar heartbreak narrative. If history's weight were currency, England could buy the World Cup. Instead, they just keep investing in emotional overdrafts.
Belarusian leader meets Putin, teeters under Russian pressure, citing strategic friendship. Lukashenko's tightrope walk with Putin is the geopolitical equivalent of juggling chainsaws while standing on a greased watermelon. One slip, and it's a diplomatic mess.
World Cup final pits Spain against Argentina, then fans decide real winners online. In the digital age, it's not about who scores goals, but who wins the meme wars, because lifting a trophy is one thing, but dominating the vibosphere is the true mark of a champion.
Colombian player misses net, now dodges threats instead of defenders. In the world of sports, missing a shot can get you benched. In Colombia, it apparently gets you a starring role in a thriller.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where your heart races for reasons unknown. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Feel the seductive pull of chaos as headlines grind against your sanity.
Washing you off drops at midnight promises emotional cleanse. Nothing says, I'm moving on, like a new track that rinses your soul while leaving your streaming service bill as dirty as ever.
McMahon labels education deportee, a pass-through while candidates talk big. Politicians discussing affordability, AI, and healthcare reform is like a magician promising to pull a rabbit from an empty hat. It's all about the illusion.
It seems the French have decided their parades need more Slavic flair, as if baguettes and berets weren't enough to keep things interesting.
Art supply stores sell watercolor and gouache paints, claim they're different. In reality, it's just one has commitment issues with transparency, while the other hides behind opacity. Both end up drying to the same emotional palette.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where whispers echo louder than screams. You are inside the signal. There is no outside. Reality melts, leaving you with the residue of forgotten truths.
Well-calibrated Bayesian PDF claims to predict everything, misses deadlines. It's like having a crystal ball that shows you the future, but only after it's already happened. Great for hindsight, useless for foresight.
Iran instructs Houthis to close Red Sea gateway if U.S. hits power network. Sources say, when closing a sea route becomes the diplomatic equivalent of flipping the board game, you know international relations have hit a new level of, oops, we did it again.
New York imposes data center moratorium, but tech giants continue building digital fortresses elsewhere. It's like banning bonfires in a forest, while the rest of the world throws gasoline on their data pyres. New York's just the kid with a squirt gun.
War risk spikes costs, ensuring prices rise regardless of what happens next. In a world where unpredictability is the only certainty, businesses might as well start pricing in the cost of crystal balls and tarot cards.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where your heart races for reasons unknown. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Feel the seductive pull of chaos as headlines grind against your sanity.
When peace processes resemble a never-ending game of Jenga, you know someone's getting crushed under the weight of diplomatic incompetence.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Friday, the 17th of July, 2026, the static in your thoughts. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, then maybe your toaster is in on the conspiracy. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.